to go crazy to love you.
That's crazy town. There's plenty for everyone.
It was something in chunks, I feel like you could.
They were like
Or
square.
Nanaimo bars.
Yes.
Oh no, you can. Emily
The
likes
word I
it.
can never say.
Yes, I couldn't say it for the longest time, and then I had Emily like write it out for me.
Nanaimo. Right?
Nanaimo bars.
Nanaimo.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying something that sounds vaguely similar. How did they do?
Well, they won yesterday. Basketball. Yeah. It's getting
Yeah, thanks for coming. I overhear you in Ellie's conversations. Yeah.
She like by proxy likes the Golden State Warriors because their coach is a player that she really likes. But she's mostly a Blazers. But the Blazers are like haven't been well for a while.
That's the problem when you're like a dedicated fan and the team goes through a slump.
That's the thing. Like people ask me, they're like, if the Warriors, like they've been pretty good for the last 2 years. They suck. Would you still like watch the game? I'm like, yeah, maybe. Actually, I wouldn't be able to say that because 15 years ago they did suck. That was when I was in middle school. I still watched. It's fun. So Blazer games are cheap now because they're not
No one
like a
wants to go.
high profile team. So maybe I'll just start going and watch Blazer games.
Yes. Really get your heart rate up with all of the anger, I guess, if that is your like favorite team.
Yeah.
One of her friends released an album today, so a lot of people know her. I'm ready. Try to make it for her set at least.
Woo! Can't hold a phone, can't do two things at once. Yeah, I'm going to try. Hi! Hi, everybody at Cafe Artichoke. Welcome. It's so nice to see 3D faces. Don't get those too often nowadays. I am Veronica. I am from Portland Radio Project, KPRP LP, Portland Radio Project, 99.1 FM, PRP.FM. For your information, tonight's Listen Up series, which I'll give you some deets on in a second, is being live streamed on the FM dial and streaming all over the world. So keep it clean. I got my eye on you right there. I got my eye on you. All right. We are here tonight for our Listen Up series, which PRP and Artichoke Music have collaborated on, and we've been having a wonderful time having these female performers, non-binary performers up on this stage representing our amazing local music community. It's been so much fun. We absolutely adore it. I get such a sense of pride every time I think about reaching out to all of the different artists that have been up here. I have to tell you a story about our first performer, but before I jump into that, because I know Megan's chomping at the bit and she wants to start. Listen, Artichoke Music, which is where Cafe Artichoke is an amazing community venue that has been around for about 50 years. And for all of you here and for everybody that's listening on PRP right now, let me tell you something. They had a rent party last weekend. They had a little bit of a fundraising telethon, and I'm going to put up on our PRP talk board a QR code, and everybody's got a little bit of information on their table here at Cafe Artichoke about how to support Cafe Artichoke. Times are tough for us community resources, and the communities that we serve, sometimes we need a little bit of love back. If you are able to take a look at that and become a part of Artichoke Music's Patreon family, you get some pretty cool perks. They take video of all of the performances that happen here on the Cafe Artichoke stage, and there's a whole bunch that was actually never released. And if you become part of their Patreon family, you'd get access to those. Some really cool musicians have been up on this stage. I feel very honored to be up here too. So, as I was gathering artists for tonight's Listen Up performance, by the way, Megan Alder, Annie Wilder, and Jess Clemons. Come on, let's do a little clapping for sure. I would reach out to people and say, well, if you can't do it, give me some names. This lady's name, I kept getting emailed, you got to talk to Megan Alder, you got to talk to Megan Alder. I'm like, all right, I'll talk to her, for goodness sake. I know. So I'm so glad that you are here tonight. It feels like it was forever ago that we started talking about you being up on the stage. I'm so happy that you are here. Let's get started. Megan Alder, everyone.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Veronica. Thank you, Portland Radio Project. Thank you to Artichoke Music for providing this space for us today. Thanks to all of you for being here and anyone who's watching out on the interwebs. Hello. I'm going to start off with a song, a classic breakup song, so I hope you enjoy it. I am happy in a small town. I want to breathe the mountain air. Some believe in second chances, but I say fair is fair. Yeah. And you like living in the city, where the air is nice and warm. And everybody's got their problems, and I can't fix yours anymore. So I'm walking out that door. It was over when it started. It was over. It was over when it started. It was over. And you were always one for living, rolling deep and running high. Maybe it was just the season that led you down the line, down to Mississippi, down to Mexico. Adios. Running hard, running so far away from all that you know. Pack it up, babe, just go. It was over when it started. It was over. It was over when it started. Yeah, over. Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, song was from my first recording that I did right here in Portland back in 2019. The CD is called Quittin' Time. I was getting out of something, clearly. Then I kind of kept writing and stumbled upon this next tune after a dream that I had. It was a dream in which I saw someone who is no longer on this earth. If you guys ever see people in your dreams that maybe you haven't seen in a while. And it was a little jarring. It was kind of surprising. But it's someone that, always is with me in my heart, so I know they're never very far. This song is called Ghost. I'm an island, you're an ocean, you're the king of crazy notions. I'm a sucker for a hot mess. All the money's on the pavement, little honey, she's gotta make rent. I'm a sucker for your cold blood. Go, go, ghost. Go, go, ghost. Go, go, ghost. See you when I'm sleeping, barely even breathing, sitting on the ceiling, sleeping with me. I see you in your parked car, you drive but you don't go far. I'm gonna get you no matter where you are, sleeping. Thank you. So I've been here in Portland for about 6 months. I've been in the Northwest for about 7 years, hard to believe. But I came here from Charleston, South Carolina. In Charleston, I had met a man, and this next song is kind of about his story. He was going through a divorce, separating from his partner, and there was a child involved. It wasn't amicable, it was not a fun breakup, and right kind of leading up to it, he was arrested for drinking under the influence and driving. And she really kind of was able to use that against him. And it was unfortunate because she, also had her flaws. And even through all of it, he never really said anything bad about his partner, and really just kept his daughter at the forefront of his mind, and just continued to say, it's just about her. It's just about her. Whatever it takes, I will just be here for her always. And so that was really powerful. This song is called Tennessee, and that's where he was from. Star-crossed lovers, thank you. They held each other off the 101 down by the beach. Crashed at her place 'cause his was filled with old memories of his life in Tennessee. A sweet baby girl, just his whole world pulled out like the rug from under his feet. Love ain't everything if you get busted right before your trial for custody. 'Cause I hear him say, knock me over, tie me down, bury me deep in the ground. Take my money, take my car, I ain't going very far without my baby. I can't walk on water, but I'll tread until I drown. Oh, she's my everything. Never was enough. He wouldn't call her bluff. She swore on that Bible with red hands. It's just an hour flight to New York City, and he'll visit once a month. That's the plan. Never saw him cry till he kissed that girl goodbye. Hot like a flash in a pan. Being 25, you barely make it out alive in the crossfire of the witness stand. I hear him say, I hear him say, knock me over, tie me down, bury me deep, deep in the ground. Take my money, take my car, I ain't going very far without my baby. I can't walk on water, but I'll tread until I drown. Oh, she's my everything. Oh, she's my everything. Thank you, thank you. So yeah, that's just a reminder for everyone to hold hold who we love close, give even your neighbor a high five. Any amount of love, I think, is appreciated in this world. I have a new song. It's a love song. Yeah, that's cool. I heard that love from all the way up here. Heard it. This is a new song. It's a love song. I've been in love, but I've never felt this deep. Pulled me under, now I'm getting too far down to reach. Why can't you stay just a little longer? I look away, trying to be stronger. Me. I can't wake up, I'm so into you, yeah, I'm paralyzed. You left me speechless, helpless, breathless, hopelessly in love with you. Your ice blue eyes always make me smile. I've left my feet, let me enjoy you for a while. I can't wait, I don't know what's best for me. Might be you, babe, I guess we'll have to wait and see. 'Cause you paralyze me. I can't wake up, I'm so into you, yeah, I'm paralyzed. Left me speechless, breathless, helpless, hopelessly in love with you. I love you guys. Thank you. This is another kind of another short little love song. Short little love song. It's called "It's Not About You," but it is. It is about you. I'm gonna tune this thing real quick. Just so close, so close. Yeah. It's been a while since you and I were here, since the last time we've been looking down. It's been a while since my head was clear. I go to say goodbye, turn around. It's not so easy to leave you behind, not so easy to get you off of my mind. Every time I think I'm leaving, I'm coming back. I glance your way, it throws me oh so off track. I'm spinning out the window of this little room. This be wrong to say this song is not about you. You And I've got history I don't care to recall. Sometimes I think the pain just wasn't worth it. The way you look right through me makes me feel so small. If this is just a game I want to forfeit, don't take me too far, the water is deep. Don't sell me too short, 'cause the price just ain't cheap. Every time you think I'm leaving, I'm coming back. Think your way throws me oh so off track. My thoughts are spinning out the window of this faded room. It'd just be wrong to say this song is not about you. Okay, how are we doing? I was going to ask the time, but I'm the official timekeeper for tonight. And by that, I mean I have a watch on. And so it does run a little fast, so I'll keep that in mind. But I'm really happy to be here at Artichoke. Again, thank you to everyone making this event possible, and especially Annie Wilder, who will be up here next, and followed by Jess Clemons. It's going to be a beautiful night of music. Sure is. It sure is. I was lucky to have a music video of mine featured on the Portland Radio Project website. If you haven't checked it out, that website has all kinds of great local artists and great videos. And this next song is the title track off of the latest record that was made in 2020, and that's the latest record because yeah. It's called The Dark Side. The song is kind of about, wrestling with demons, or kind of trying to stay away from that person who you know is maybe a bad influence on you. And it's also, it's just about the fact that it's hard. It's hard to walk away from something that feels so good, even when you know it's not quite the right thing. Would somebody hand me a cigarette? I quit years ago and I haven't broken down yet. Just like a child, oh, you rile me up. I don't think I can beat it tonight. I've been walking on a tightrope, that double yellow down the middle of the road. You've got me out of my head, out of my mind. Has anybody here got a light? I don't compromise any better than I say goodbye. I fall in line, oh baby, bring out my dark side. Yeah, I know that I said that I was through, but when you come around, I break all of my rules. I'm back at the races, baby. I'm placing my bets until I lose my very, very last cent. take a mile. Ain't nothing here, no, nothing left, baby, to reconcile. Takes one to show up and one to throw down, and that's too many for this time. I don't compromise. Oh, no. I fall in line. You bring out my dark side. My dark side. My dark side. My dark side. Thank you. Thank you. That was fun. I'm really lucky to have a great band that I get to play with. They are on that recording if you do end up checking out the music video. But it's pretty fun to rock solo, am I right? All you solo artists that are about to get up here and rock. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. I'm going to play an instrumental tune. This is actually a song that my dad wrote and taught me, and now I just take it. Now it's my song now. Okay, well, I was going to play like one more song. What do we think, team? I got a thumbs up in the back. I got 2 thumbs ups. Okay, so we're all on the same clock. We're all on the same schedule. Good, good, good. We got a lot of great music to get through. So I'm going to play another kind of new song for me. It's a sarcastic song. It's a sarcastic song about when sometimes you're a little too self-absorbed and you don't always treat people very nicely. Sometimes it's easy to be a little snarky. Sometimes I get a little sassy. And, you know, people, they give it right back to you, you know, especially if it's an ex, you know, they can sometimes get a little... But you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. Did I ever apologize for that thing I did with your brother last summer? I stole your heart, I kissed the sun, I told the West how the war was won. Did I ever write a letter filled with feigned regret about your brother last summer? My eyes were down, my cheeks were red. Is there a line of things unsaid? But I know you, it must have slipped your mind. And you know me, I couldn't find the time. Oh, I cannot argue, oh, you've come too soon. But I just saw you smile, throwing salt on the wound. Did I ever call you back after our first kiss or try to make amends? I stole your ride, I kissed the bride, I caught the zodiac in the crime. Did I ever thank your mother for her kind words or for your father's ways? My eyes were down, I lost my nerve. We're here and I can't help but swerve. And I know you must have glanced away. And you know me, I always love the games. I can't argue, oh, it's coming too soon. But I just saw you smile. Darling, I just saw you smile. You know I just saw you smile, throwing salt on the wound. Guys, thanks so much. This was a lot of fun. My name's Megan Alder. See you next time.
Megan Alder, everybody. Let's do a little more clapping there.
Thanks, Veronica.
I love that you smile the whole time you're singing. I think that's so fantastic, even when you're being sassy.
Oh, yes.
I like it. I like it a lot. If you want to check out Megan's video that you were referring to for Dark Side, you can find that on prp.fm and just go to that little video sessions tab. Yeah, that's a platform that we set up at the start of the pandemic as a way for us to continue to support our local music community, but without the ability to see them in person, you know? So we knew people were probably sitting in their bedrooms making videos. So we started putting them online and giving that opportunity for that additional exposure, which was always our hope and dream for all of our local artists. Our next artist who just walked up on the stage, this girl, she's fantastic. What a night of music we are having. These incredible emerging female artists. This is our local music scene, you guys. Come on. It's pretty great, right? Yeah. All right, well, she is ready to go. Yes, almost. Okay, I'll scat a little longer. Portland Radio Project, that's where I'm from. In case you forgot my name or you're new in the room, I'm Veronica. Hi, guys. You're new in the room. I'm good. If you would like to learn more about PRP, you can do that on prp.fm. And if you'd like to show us a little bit of love over at our nonprofit community radio station, you can do that by clicking the big red heart. You ready, Miss Wilder? All right. Annie Wilder, everyone.
I don't know these stars, but I do know they're lovely. Pricked and printed in my heart the first night I came. I don't know this air, but it's rising inside me like a little mind's prayer, like a heatless flame. And all the things I see are strange, and somehow still they're just the same as the inside of my sleeping head when I was just a girl. And all my memories, they fade, join the dreaming ice parade. And the worst part of being dead is before I could awake here. Never did the light leap so softly, and never have the skies seemed so lofty, and never have I felt so light that I could float off if I tried. Never did the moonlight glow right through me in and out to show so radiant from my skin, filling the body it was in. And I lose myself in the smell of grass and the water, dark and smooth as glass. And I look into it like when I was young, watching plants out in the distance, all lit up like it's Christmas. And if God does exist, and this is his, I'd say he's masterful, but far more human than the church taught me after all. But somehow I don't worry, I'm here now in flurries of poplar fluff, cherry blossoms and points of light, bounced and tossing. The wind blows them gently round my head. Between its sighs, I realize, though I've only just been dead, I've been here all my life. If ever I had the chance to fly through a Milky Way of stars, throw my comet trail on Mars, surely it was here. And if ever I had a fear to die, my own foolishness, it belied, for through the endless years, nothing truly disappears. It's all to all the rise and fall that tides besides the banks they call, the names of each and every little thing. Nothing escapes the march of time, the waltz of death, this love of mine, and the wonder in the eyes of every soul. The openness that swallows all, swallowed in turn to turn the pall of the hole inside your heart into a place where memories lie like lace. And if God is real and can hear my appeals, I'd have nothing left to say. Thank you all so very much. Well, howdy. Howdy. As the good lady said, my name is Annie Wilder. I'm here to sort of musically bloviate on stage for a while. Hopefully y'all will enjoy it. Let's see. Yeah, so this next one, that one was called Stars, by the way. I wrote it last Christmas. It has nothing to do with Christmas. I just happened to be visiting a friend in Washington. And there's a thing that happens when you grow up pretty rural, which is you spend a lot of time as a kid sitting in the back seat of the car, driving back home from the movies or whatever, and you're just kind of staring out the window, and it's all dark. And the car is quiet and calm, and everybody's sleepy. It just has this kind of nice otherworldly feel to it. And when I was staying with this friend, we went to visit their family out in rural Washington, and it's a nice drive. It's very snowy. At some point, we veered off the road and played a game of chicken with a telephone pole, but the pole moved first, though, so we were fine. And, just driving back had me thinking about that, but nothing of that has anything to do with this next song, which is called Honey. I take honey in my tea, coat my insecurity with something smooth, something sweet. The ache in my throat still ain't beat. Oh. Turn the kitchen lights down low, lift the pen, touch down and go while the air beats at the door. The knob won't turn, I fear no more. I got no God nor angel hearts, but that's alright, 'cause I'm made of stars, and I'd feel no envy for a man who held the planet in his hands. Ooh. He's a man who makes decrees, and everything happens in threes. Would there be rain of dying leaves, then crying eyes, then parts of me? Don't wanna lift these idle hands and write him of these telegrams that I keep getting in my dreams from faceless people and missing things. Ooh. Oh, there's nothing there on either side, but still they make me wanna cry. For though they're blank, I read 'em right. They only ever say goodbye. And when I try to guide them home, the wires fall and turn to stone as people that I've always known begin to join them, start to roam. So I sit and contemplate my human urge to complicate and indulge. I do, but compensate. Oh, it's all I can do to tolerate. But then again, things aren't that bad. It's just a dream that I've always had, and I won't miss the men above, 'cause I still dream and I still love. So I'll take sugar in my tea when everything goes painlessly, and when those dreams come emptily, I'll take honey in my tea. Thank y'all so very much. I'd say so far this night's been going pretty stellar. All right. Well, I hope y'all didn't want a very soft, quiet one to come next, 'cause that's not happening. This one is called Deer Dance. It's about a girl who gets lost in the woods. Hear it on the wind, the same lovely singing that your mama always told you was the devil's own. Pulls you from your dreams, your fingers of moonbeams, curling back in you to the window. Walk on down the hill, the answer to the chill on your cheeks smells sweet as it burns. The brush seems to like this, it rakes at your skin, pulls at your nightdress as it welcomes you in, and we dance like face feels like a mask. Nobody has to ask why you're here, and if you fear your veneer might crack. Look at me, sister, can't you feel that we're kin? Wood sparks as it splinters, sprays the fire on your skin. And the heat and the haze, the melody, the fiddle plays your that lives out of time, where no hunt could ever find. It's forever, ever better, ever longer our line. The earth's trampled tender by the fire in your hooves. You can kick up all the cinders, you're still lost to the woods where we dance live. Thank you all so very much. All right. Let's see. Yeah, that was fun. Very relaxing. Okay. All right, this next one is real slow and sweet. It's kind of a goodbye song. It's called Fall. Fall is coming again. So tell all of your fair weather friends that I'll be gone by the morning light. So hold me in the dark and hold me tight, 'cause I'll go when the leaves blow. The edge of the woods has always been my home. No matter how far into your laughter I roam, you can't take dirt and fallen leaves and make a soul that won't shake and find its way back to the shuffled home. So I'll go when the September wind blows. I'd take you with me if I could stomach the crime, but your Christian soul deserves its ultimate prize. I've loved you, and you have made a home of my branches, but above you now I'll be your timbers and your thatching, 'cause I'll go when the leaves they start to glow, and you can feel me on the breeze, and in your fireplace you can always burn me, and I'll burn sweet. Thank you guys so much. Oh, excuse me. All right, who's ready for a breakup song? Yeah. Yeah, get hype. All right. Let's see, let me just... Alrighty. This one is called Punchline. It sounds like this. I do things recklessly. I don't say your name so you don't see the things I put myself through for you. Yeah, that's a fault of mine, but maybe now's come the time for me to give you nothing but the hard truth. Am I a joke to you, a gag you won't see through? Well, I'm sorry, but I don't have a punchline. I'm always out on limbs, you're always watching them breaking. My fall's broken by the cold hard ground. But when I get on up and brush away the dirt and dust and start off on my merry way to something better, I find you at the final stop with puppy eyes and feely sop, presenting me with perfume tear-stained letters. And somehow it works. Nights pass by the window frame while I attend the little flame you barely even seem to notice flicker. Our shadows stretch out on the wall, yours off from mine, aloof and tall. My fingers comb the empty barren plaster. You let it get so dim, don't seem to really mind it, then suddenly recall your terror of the dark. You rush up to my lonely hands and cup them, brush away the strands of hair that keep our mournful eyes apart. But when it's bright enough to see them, turn around and slowly breathe and trail the dust behind you as you leave. It's never cuffing season, except when I'm thinking of leaving. I wonder if you'll ever set me free. Well, I'm sick of the illness, the empty rooms, the stillness. Maybe I would like to find a bonfire, and maybe I'll exchange some charm with a big old oak with sturdy arms that won't let me fall to even start with. And if you get a mind when I'm no longer there to use, maybe some... Ooh, boy, can we get a little playback? Woo! Thank you, Jim. And if you get a clue when I'm no longer there to use, I hope some sunny day might finally find you open and pouring into folks you love while I'm singing like a dove, and happy flames don't seem so hard to come by. But if you choose to watch the door and think I'm coming back for more, then darling, guess you'll finally get your punchline. Thank you so much. For the record, that's exactly like it's supposed to sound. All right. We're going to take a moment. What time is it? Does anybody know? I do. 8:07. Excellent. Thank you. All right. We're going to take a second, and I'm going to play some piano for y'all. Hello again. This microphone is purely for aesthetic purposes. I will not be singing. All right. Thank you all so much. Glad to hear that was listenable. All right, I'm back onto this thing. What time is it? Does anybody know? 8:15. 8:15. Okay. Do I got time for one more? Yeah, 1, 2. Okay. I'm seeing one. Okay. I'm seeing one. Alrighty. Well then, I shall play this last song, and then y'all shall be off to the final act of the evening. And get excited. It's gonna be a doozy. So the song is a product of having grown up as a kind of strange critter. Spending a lot of time on the outside looking in. Well, the song is called Shadow of the Mountains. The light is lovely and blue here, and I'm stood out in the darkness with the universe in my eyes and dust atop my boots. The air feels strangely liquid, and I'm watching all the cars just flickering headlights that dazzle and pollute. But even then they're so far away that I can barely hear them, and the rest of all that's ever been envelops all I am. And any words I like to say are so immediate, so present as long as present is, like the traces in the sand. Guess that I was born here in the shadow of the mountains to live outside the dancing lights and learn to love what I am. To gaze and wilder for years through plateaus, woods, and fountains, I would travel in between glancing eyes who'd love to learn what I am. And when I die, I'll become a place that's old and new again. And my love the mountains that grows again each eve. My span of earth like an embrace. I'll hold my wandering friends if they ever were lost or found, and a love that lets us be. The light is lovely and blue here, and I'm stood out in the darkness with a smile upon my weary face and love within my chest. The silhouette that I cast here resembles me at last. It's my shadow in the mountains and my heart from which it's cast. Thank you all so very much. Y'all been fantastic.
Annie, gosh, I'm emotional. I don't know where to start with that. That was amazing. We were chatting before Annie Wilder. Yes. We were chatting before Annie came up on the stage, and so I play music on the radio, and I like to think I play the piano at home. That moved me, like I got a little misty-eyed. Oh, honey, that is good stuff. That is good stuff right there. And one more round of applause. Come on, Annie Wilder. Oh, getting hugs in the audience. I love it. Certainly not last but not least, there is a lovely lady coming up on the stage. Come on up on the stage, and you get yourself situated. A little Jess Clemons coming on up. I want to take a second to thank everybody here that is making the magic happen at Cafe Artichoke. Gina, Gary, the G's, making it sound fantastic. Melissa guarding the door, keeping us safe. Angie, slinging the wine. Everybody tip your bartender, for sure. Come on. She serves a good cup of coffee, too. A lot of coffee drinkers in the audience tonight. You're making me feel bad. I'm drinking wine. Come on. Oh, Jess, you ready?
Getting there.
Okay.
My tuning pedal disappeared.
Uh-oh. Who stole the tuning pedal? Melissa, we might need you to leave the door and frisk some people now. Okay. Well, while we figure that out,
I won't need it. I stole your snark. Okay.
for everybody listening at home on prp.fm, come on down to Cafe Artichoke or any of our local venues that we have here in Portland. These community venues are so important to the sustainability of this incredible independent music scene that we have. Artichoke Music has been around for 50 years. Not in this location, but they have been around for 50 years. They're an incredible educational source as well. And it is worth your time and effort to come support this type of venue. And, you know, selfishly, throw a little to support to PRP too. We'll take it. We'll take it. Yeah?
Yes.
Yes. All right.
Hey there, everybody.
Jess Clemons. Woo!
Thanks for having me. I drove out from the Dalles, Oregon today. Anybody from out in the gorge? I've had my band staying with me in my house the last 3 days. We've been recording. And it was great. We got some good songs down, and it's been about 15 years since I've released anything. I hate to say that. Kind of put music on a back burner for a while, but giving it a good little shove this year. And I was really grateful to hear from Veronica and get an invite to come play at Artichoke. This place has been on my radar for forever, since the first time I came to Portland in 2006 or something. I saw a poster. It was like back in the day of hanging real paper posters around town. And then I moved from the East Coast to the West Coast, and I'm just an hour and a bit away. So this first tune I'm going to play you guys I call Mendocino, and I started writing this in Mendocino. I was road tripping from my home in Hood River and making my way to my winter home down in southern Baja, Mexico, where I spend a few months every year. And I'd just been dumped finally for the first time by this guy. And as we all know, I know there's a bunch of songwriter folks out there in the crowd, heartache makes for the best songs. And I got a bunch of them for you tonight. Well, I've been living in Oregon. Feels like home, but something's missing. This time of year I get in my truck, headed on south and test my luck. Driving down the salty coast. Up north it's getting so cold. Shed a tear for those I love most. Another Christmas in Mexico. Stop for a walk in Mendocino. Got thinking about you again. Wondering where the time all went. Wondering where the love got spent. You said it all just kind of disappeared, and I didn't want to hear it. I guess it's a thing these days to fall in love and walk away. Well, I lost you again. I lost you again. I lost you again. I lost you again. Took a break and saw Toledo. I thought I saw you in my shadow, but this year I'm flying solo, and that's just how it goes. Drove right through San Francisco. I love that city, but I'm a country girl, you know. Wondering if you're heading north. Yeah, will I escape the cold? Oh, I lost you again. I lost you again. I lost you again. I lost you again. Think it's kind of funny, 'cause every time that you called me, well, you talked to me till I fell asleep. Every time you saw me, you asked me how you got so lucky. Then I lost you again. I lost you again. I lost you again. And I lost you again. Headed on south down the freeway, I passed your exit and right past LA. Didn't hurt like I thought it would. Maybe it's a matter of time. Yeah, maybe it's a matter of time. Yeah, maybe it's a matter of time. Matter of time. Maybe it's a matter of time. Yeah, maybe it's a matter of time. Matter of time. And maybe it's a matter of time. Thank you. Thank you so much for having me here. Thanks for coming out on a cozy Friday night. This is a tune I wrote on the East Coast. I grew up in Vermont. Any New Englanders out there? No? Okay, well, I'm the lone New Englander here. I grew up in Vermont, and after high school, I ran away with my best friend to Nantucket Island. Anyone been out there? Beautiful little spit of sand dropped in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, 30 miles offshore from Cape Cod, Massachusetts. And there I started my life as an adult. I lived on Nantucket for about 11 summers, just working seasonal jobs, waiting tables, and working in art galleries and playing music and kind of finding my way amongst the rich and famous out there. And for 3 years, I lived on an old moldy houseboat with an old boyfriend from when I was about 22 to 25. And I had this little rowboat that he built me that I would row to and from shore. And you really get to know someone that way, living life on a 40-foot little motorless boat through storms and big seas rolling through. Anyway, I wrote this song. I call this the waitress song. I wrote this long time ago. I was waiting tables at the time, and our little love affair of 3 years was falling apart. Oh, this is so out of tune. I apologize. I'm snarking it, man. Guitar never likes to stay in tune. Once you get it under the bright lights, she gets nervous, I think. Close enough. I've been working as a waitress. I've got years and years and years under this apron. Leave the light on for me, honey. I've got a late night coming and you've got to get up early. You've got to get up so early. I've been rowing out in the harbor, across the waters that span the distance that separates us from them. I've been swimming off the back porch. You've got to keep your wits about you, or you'll get burned and you'll get torched. You will get burned and you'll get torched. Oh, but all you need to say is you need a little space. I will roll that dinghy that you made me back to shore. Yeah, and oh, what's more, we've got this whole lifetime to explore. Tell me something, darling dear. After all these years, is it still me that you're dreaming of? 'Cause I can see how easily with all these pretty girls, how your mind may wander, how your mind may wander. Yeah, and it gets tough when the rowing gets rough. You've got to hold on tight and patch these holes and hold this ship together, hold this ship together. Yeah, but all you need to see is that you need a little space. I will row that dinghy that you made me back to shore. And oh, what's more, we've got this whole lifetime to explore. Yeah, so leave the light on for me, honey. You've got a late night coming and you gotta get up early. You've got a late night coming and you gotta get up early. You gotta get up so early. Thank you. Sticking with the theme here, I feel like I can play these songs now. Some of these are pretty old. It's funny when you're in the throes of a big breakup that sometimes lasts for years. I found it really hard to play these songs initially, but now I just feel so freed of it, and I feel like songs are such a good way to kind of just get those thoughts down and find a way to share them with other people who often have some of those same feelings going on or have had. And yeah, just kind of cathartic. So I hope these aren't too depressing. I don't feel sad about them anymore. So here you go. Can I get a little more guitar up here? There was a man that I loved, and I didn't want to keep my hands off him, and I didn't want to keep my hands off him, but he is long gone away. There was this man that I loved, and I didn't want to keep my hands off him, and I didn't want to keep my hands off him, but he is long gone away, and long gone away. Long gone away. We had this love all our own, and it chilled me to the bone when you called me on the phone to say that it was over. Did you have to do it like that? It seems a cowardly act, but you never went back on your word. On your word, on your word. You tried to put me in a box and I dared you. You said the outcome might just scare you. You said the outcome might just tear us apart. Tear us apart. Tear us apart. Well, it wouldn't have hurt so bad if you'd used a little heart that you still had. If we'd had the conversation, faced our situation face to face. We had our house and it was our home. Change the locks and it's all your own. Pull the plug, it's all your own. And I went away. Yeah, I went away. Yeah, I went away. There was this man that I loved, and I didn't want to keep my hands off him, and I didn't want to keep my hands off him, but he is long gone away. There was this man that I loved, and I didn't want to keep my hands off him, and I didn't want to keep my hands off him, but he is long gone away, long gone away. Long gone away. Long gone away. Long gone away. Thank you. I'm going to play you guys my oldest song. Well, that can't quite be right, because I wrote this coming back from a tour that I had just done. Yeah, okay, maybe this is the oldest song of mine that I still play. It feels like my oldest song to me. I wrote this when I was 21 in the Toronto airport in Ontario, Canada. Why was I there, you ask? Well, I missed my flight back home to Halifax, Nova Scotia, where I had just finished my undergrad degree. I only have one degree, by the way. I was finishing college, and my family was waiting for me in Nova Scotia, and this was back before we all had cell phones and things. And I had toured my way from Nova Scotia out to Ontario, which is only about a quarter or a third of the way across Canada, and played a bunch of shows with a friend of mine. And then I was flying back for college graduation, and I missed my flight because we were staying in this big, fat, like 18-bedroom house in the suburbs. And the woman who was hosting us was like, "Oh yeah, I set your alarm for 6 a.m. and blah, blah, blah." Well, it never went off, ladies, so we missed our flights. And I had all this time on my hands to kind of reflect on this little tour I had just been on. And I did make it back in time for graduation, but I call this the Toronto song, and it goes like this. Well, we've forgotten how to write a letter. We've forgotten how to tell time. The man on the corner needs a fixing. We can't spare him a dime. Well, I need a coffee and I need a man can. Anyone with either of these things, please lend me a hand. At Airport Terminal 3, where luggage matches outfits, and all that seems to matter is where we're going on holiday. A man on his cell phone says, "Good luck with the sales, honey. Hope you come home with pockets full of money and we can sit on the couch and blow it away." Well, guess what? The birds can't build their nests on the freeway. We can't make our homes underground. This neighborhood is built on wealth. When will it all fall down? When will it all fall down? Jennifer grew up mostly indoors. She doesn't have much experience to her name. She lives in a one-bedroom apartment at 60. And she never learned the rules to play the game. Well, her husband is a roofer, and he can't see to save his life. And she sits inside with crosswords, thanking God for this life. Well, her bookshelves are lined with pamphlets on how to live it better. She's got the blinds pulled shut, afraid to see the light. Well, guess what? Where the birds can't build their nests on the freeway, we can't make our homes underground. This neighborhood is built on wealth. When will it all fall down? When will it all fall down? If I could just get one of those ripping guitar or piano solos up here, that would be great. Or Megan, or both of you guys. Well, we've forgotten how to write letters, and we've forgotten how to set the clock, and the man on the corner needs a fix, and we can't spare him a lot. Well, I need a coffee, and I need a man can. Anyone with either of these things, please lend me a hand. Can anyone with either of these things please lend me a hand? Can anyone with either of these things please lend me a hand? Thank you. Thanks, guys. I'm in the happiest relationship of my life, so I feel like I can play these songs and just let them be songs. It's kind of a nice place to be. So I'm hoping to release a bunch of these into the world later this year. If you guys follow along on Instagram or any of those things, my name on there is Baja Dog, Bajadog. Lots of pictures of my Baja Dog, but lots of music content as well, and listings for shows, of which I'm playing many this summer, both solo and with my little band. So I hope to see you guys all again sometime. All right, this one's called Old Photographs, and I wrote this a couple years ago. I bought a house. I got it together to buy a house. Not in the town I wanted to be in, but it's growing on me. And my mom thought this was a wonderful opportunity to mail me all the junk I'd been storing in her basement since high school. Lots and lots of boxes addressed to me. And it was crazy going through all this stuff, just mountains of literally handwritten notes from dating back to high school, and love letters and piles of print photographs and things. And so I had started writing this song, and it sat there for a very long time, and opening this kind of, I wouldn't call it I don't know. It was an emotional thing going through all this stuff, but help me finish this song anyway. Thanks, Mom. It was a time capsule, but it wasn't there were some gems in there, but for the most part, I really didn't need to see this stuff again. Yeah. Have you ever burned a journal? Just things, I don't know. It's crazy that your mind lets you go places that it does in those younger times in your life. Anyway, this is a tune I wrote called Old Photographs. I've been looking back on old photographs, wondering just how you do it. Easier to say long after the fact. My heart longed for you returning, for you turning back around. I've been reading back on all our old love letters from all those years ago, sealed with a kiss, sealed with a little drop of wax, sealed the deal when you turned away and you never looked back. Yeah, you never looked back. I've been thinking back on all my own decisions, how I got myself here and how you are so far away. Children born and marriages made and broken. Where would we be if we had turned that page? Yeah, and turned that page. Well, young love, there ain't nothing like it. Yeah, hold on to it as long as you can. Young hearts, there ain't nothing to them. Yeah, nothing's ruined. Each day a new start. And young love, there ain't nothing like it. Yeah, hold on to it as long as you can. Young hearts, there ain't nothing to them. Yeah, nothing's ruined. Each day a new start. Muchas gracias. Okay, it looks like, oh, this is 5 minutes fast. I'm borrowing a broken watch. 5 minutes fast. So I have maybe time for 2 more. Does that sound right? Okay. Who's keeping track of time? This tune I wrote in Colorado a few years ago. I've been attending this thing called Rocky Mountain Song School. Has anyone been to it or heard of it? It's a songwriting camp in August every year at Planet Bluegrass, and it's about 200 nerdy adult songwriters getting together to nerd out over songs. And I took this class with a guy named Paul Reisler. I wouldn't be surprised if he'd played here at some point. He taught this 4-day class on writing songs from someone else's perspective, and so we got matched up with just a stranger, someone in our class that we hadn't met, and asked to share stories about things that we'd been through or experienced that had changed us for better or worse. And so next thing you know, I'm bawling my eyes out with a guy my dad's age, and he's just told me this kind of wild story about having just lost his brother, and on his brother's deathbed, this guy, Michael, who shared this story with me, came clean about this secret he'd been keeping from his brother for all this time. And I call this Michael's song. It was me and my brother on a Friday night. Couple of girls in those big headlights, cutting through the fields, headed out to Daddy's farm. We had a bottle of whiskey and a healthy buzz, out to raise some hell, if only because everything at home had crumbled long ago. Oh, and brother, you'd always forgiven me for all the wrong that I done. When you discovered what I'd been hiding here, I better pack my bags and run. 'Cause I've been loving other women all over town. I drove my marriage into the ground, shut my mouth real tight when I laid your lady down. 30 years went by, I never said a word. The guilt was heavy and we both deserved that the truth come out and my justice be served. Oh, and brother, you'd always forgiven me for all the wrong that I done. When you discovered what I'd been hiding all these years, better pack my bags and run. When I got up the nerve to tell you what I'd done, thought I deserved a bullet from a loaded gun. You said that women come and women often go. Yeah, but in the end, you're the one I care to know. Oh, and brother, well, how did you forgive me for all the damage that I done? When you discovered what I'd been hiding all these years, well, you decided then to show me love. I'm so thankful that you showed me love. It was me and my brother on a Friday night. Couple of girls in that big moonlight, cutting through the fields, headed out to Daddy's farm. Thank you. Okay, I guess I've got one more for you. Thanks, Veronica, Gary, Gina, Angela. I think I got maybe all your names. And Annie and Megan, of course, for playing. And all you guys for being here. My name's Jess Clemons, and hope to see you all again. I wrote this song down in Mexico. I had just spent the winter down there with this love interest I'd met. He just came rolling in on his motorcycle one day and just saved my little broken heart. And I was only supposed to be there a few weeks, and my friends that I was there visiting, they left, and I stayed for about 4 months that winter. And that was the winter I fell in love with Mexico. I asked you why you came alone. You said it's easier that way. So when you asked if you could take me home, I said no, I'd better stay. But all those days and nights, they wore me down, sleeping right there close to you. So when we kissed and we both fell down, we knew exactly what to do. Everybody saw it coming. Everybody said they saw it coming. Everybody said they saw it coming when we were 3 sheets to the wind on love. Oh. Now I apologize now for the wait. Your table wasn't ready. I apologize now for my state. My heart wasn't steady. Never known someone so patient. I've never known someone so calm. Never known someone so determined to call me their own. Call me their own. And everybody saw it coming. Everybody said they saw it coming. Everybody said they saw it coming when we were 3 sheets to the wind on love. Love. You asked me why I stayed so long. It was hard to leave. You asked if I'd sing you a song with my heart on my sleeve. I sang to the highway and I sang to the chorus. Sang to the moon and to these endless stars. Sang to our freedom and I sang to our time. Sang forgetting to walk this crooked line. Everybody saw it coming. Everybody said they saw it coming. Everybody said they saw it coming, but we were 3 sheets to the wind on love, and everybody saw it coming. Everybody said they saw it coming. Everybody said they saw it coming, but we were 3 sheets to the wind on love, and everybody saw it coming. Everybody said they saw it coming. Everybody said they saw it coming, but we were 3 sheets to the wind on love. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thanks, everybody.
Oh, Jess Clemons, everybody. Yeah. So I too have burned a journal, but I also had a little voodoo doll involved, so I may have taken it to a different level, but I felt you there. Yes. Right. You know, it's done and over with. It's done and over with, and you move on. Jess Clemons, thank you so much. Thank you to everybody that came out to Cafe Artichoke tonight. We appreciate it so much. Thank you to Jess Clemons, Megan Alder, Annie Wilder, for the beautiful music up on this stage. Thanks to everybody listening at home on prp.fm, and to Brian for keeping our Listen Up evenings streaming on the PRP airwaves. If you would like to know a little bit more about PRP, you can do that at prp.fm. If you are a local music lover, which I kind of think you all are because you're all here or you're listening on PRP, then, give PRP a little spin. We know what we're doing. And if you would like to learn about some more shows here at Artichoke Music, artichokemusic.org. Yeah. It's been a blast. Thank you. Thank all of you. Thank all of you listening. Yeah, I know you can't see me, but I'm pointing up somewhere. I hope you all have a great, great weekend. Good night, everybody.